Sa palagay nyo, nabubura yun, natatanggal yung feeling guilt na yun, yung guilty. Tuwing nakakita ng bata, ay ganito na siguro edad nung inabort ko, kung hindi ko inabort. Lagi ganun. Can you imagine the relief when you go to Christ and Christ forgives? Na hindi na niya uungkatin pa yung pagkakamali mo at mamahalin ka niya. May inspire ka na baguhin ang buhay mo. Hindi para ma-deserve mo yung forgiveness niya, kundi dahil forgiven ka na. Hindi ka bumibili ng salvation dahil saved ka na. Mahalaga. Meron sa atin mga very good people, good citizens, pero nakasagasa ng tao habang nag-drive, nakapatay. Can you imagine the guilt? Nagigilty, nakapatay siya ng tao, kahit hindi pa niya kasalanan, pero namatay ang isang tao. Anong guilt yun? Paano ka makakalaya? Through the love of Jesus. Kasalanan mo man o hindi, kung ba't siya namatay. Yung mga nagigilting husband dahil ang asawa nila sa gusto maging pregnant para sila magkaanak, namatay sa panganganak, maraming guilt. Maraming mga magulang na naging pabayaan nung bata pa sila bilang magulang, na tumanda na sila bago nila na-realize yung pagkakamali, tapos nabubuhay sa guilt. Paano ka makakalaya doon? The love of Christ. The forgiveness of Christ. At lahat tayo refugees. Lahat tayo may pagkakamali. Lahat tayo may mga natural na sa tingin ng iba ay kapintasan. Na kahit anong gawin mo, magpasirko-sirko ka, hindi mo mabago. Anong kailangan mo para ka matahimik? The love of Jesus. The unconditional acceptance of Jesus. And your self-acceptance. Sayang ang buhay, maiksi ang buhay para aksayahin sa guilt feelings. Sa isolation, sa lungkot, sa pagkakahati ng loob. Kaya sabi ni Lord, I came that you might have life and have it completely, have it abundantly, have it to the full. And you cannot have it if you're living in guilt. Know the love of Jesus because Jesus sets free. And Christians should set each other's free. Don't play judge. Don't play God. Because not even God judges. Not even Jesus judges. It is Satan who accuses. It is the work of Satan to accuse. And when you are accusing, rightly or wrongly, you are doing the work of Satan. So the result of Jesus' cure is love. Yung nakakatanggap ng pag-ibig ni Jesus, nagiging maibigin din. Goodness, mercy. All laws before Jesus and after His earthly ministry should be tested and filtered by Jesus' law and commandment. Ang dami-dami na nga naging commandment nung old times na pinatungan ni Lord ng law of love. Pagkatapos ang Panginoon ay umakyat sa langit, ang daming Kristiyano nagbalik ng marami mga laws na yon na parang hindi dumating si Jesus, na marami mga Kristiyano once again ruled and oppressed by laws that condemn. We must bring Christ back to Christianity. We must bring the love back. It only happens when you don't condemn others and yourself. When you depend on the perfect love and grace of God through Jesus. When you receive in your heart the peace that comes not from being perfect, but from being accepted and forgiven and loved because of the work of Jesus. Si Mary Magdalene, pinalayasan daw ng maraming demonyo. Luke 8:2. Some women had been healed of evil spirits. One was Mary Magdalene, who once had 7 demons in her. Were they literal demons? Or could one of those be guilt? That because Jesus forgave her and loved her, the demon went away. And because the demon went away, like the demon goes away when Saul is relaxed, peace reigns. The work of Jesus is to seek and save the lost. Not only from guilt feelings, but also from self-rejection. The work of Jesus is to accept people into His spiritual family so they could belong, not be alone. So they could be loved, not judged and rejected. So they could also love, not hate themselves and others. The work of Jesus is to accept people into his spiritual family so they could rest and be comfortable. So people in Christ have a new status vis-a-vis the law in relation to the law. Sinless, holy, new creation. Not because they achieve it, but because it is given free by Jesus. Not by changing their actual nature, but by changing your legal status through amnesty. Nakita nyo, madalas may amnesty. Sa Amerika, magbibigay ng amnesty sa mga illegals. Pareho lang naman ang lahat. Ang naiba lang, pinalitan yung kanilang status through amnesty. That is what we receive from God. Through amnesty, we become legal children of God. We become sinless. We become holy. Not because we are, but because amnesty makes us so. So change is not in nature, but to inner peace because of self-acceptance. Stop struggling with your natural self. Kakamatayan nyo na lang yan, di pa kayo matatahimik. If it's a natural self, nature, not nurture, but nature, accept. Change is in paper, from illegal to legal. From outward, not from what is natural to you. So mga kapatid, ang expectin din natin sa mga kapatiran natin na mabago, yun lang masasamang ugali brought about by nurture. Huwag nating expect na magbabago yung kanilang nature. Of course, it takes a lot of study and wisdom to differentiate alin ba yung nature, alin yung nurture. But acceptin nyo na may natural talaga. Marerelax kayo, marerelax tayong lahat. Pero syempre, dapat may change sa ethics, sa social behavior, sa attitude in public. Yun ang mga dapat nag-change una. Pero may natural talaga. Romans 7:15 to 19, sabi ni Paul, I do not understand what I do. For what I want to do, I do not do. But what I hate to do, that is what I do. I have the desire to do what is good, but I cannot carry it out. For what I do is not the good I want to do. No, the evil I do not want to do, this I keep on doing. And Paul said it so well. Si Paul pa yung nagsasabi. Sabi niya, alam niyo ba, naobserbahan ko, yung mabuting gusto kong gawin, hindi yun ang nagagawa ko. Yung masamang ayaw kong gawin, yun lagi ang nagagawa ko. So meron siya laging inner conflict. Parang maraming believers ngayon, Pastor, bakit pa yung gusto kong gawin, hindi yun ang nagagawa ko? Yung masamang hindi ko dapat gawin, yung nga nagagawa ko. Maaaring si Paul, sapagkat hindi naman siya Diyos, hindi siya perfect, meron siyang expectation sa sarili niya na hindi niya dapat in-expect. Meron din mga totoo at natural sa sarili niya na hindi naman mababago, na hindi niya dapat in-aspire baguhin dahil natural din sa kanya yon. Yun naman pagtawag natin sa mga bagay na bad or good, hindi laging bad or good. It depends also on social and religious conditioning. Kita nyo, may mga religiously conditioned people, bawal kumain ng dinugan. Meron naman religiously conditioned na hindi bawal yun. So kumakain, wala namang guilt feeling. So may conditioning, even religious issues. So yung tinatawag mong bad sa iba, bad sa'yo, isipin mo muna, baka religious conditioning lang yan. Baka hindi naman yan talaga yung natural na ibinigay sa'yo ng Diyos, as ina-expect mo maiiba. Humihirap tuloy ang loob mo, napapagod ka. Kung si Paul na nga, hindi niya magawa yung gusto niyang gawin. Dapat din siguro matanggap mo na may mga gusto kang gawin na hindi mo talaga magawa. At dapat tanggapin mo na sa kapwa mo, meron din gusto mong gawin niya, pero hindi rin niya magawa. Kung yung mga yon ay natural. Pero remember, may pwedeng improvein, pwedeng baguhin kung galing sa nurture, pagpapalaki, o environment. But it takes a lot of wisdom to know the difference. But just remember, Jesus voided all the laws that condemned and gave one new law and commandment, the law of grace and love. You cannot be so wrong if you're loving. You cannot be so wrong if you're gracious. Pag hindi nyo malaman kung paano magdidil sa isang tao, matakot kayong magkamali dahil nagkulang kayo sa pagmamahal. Huwag kayong matakot na magkamali dahil nagkulang kayo sa kastriktuhan. Hindi tayo papagalitan ni Lord kung mapagmahal tayo At kung ang pagkakamali mo ay dahil mapagmahal ka, love covers a multitude of sins. Do not be the policeman or policewoman of other people. Just love people. Let God be the judge. Many people are troubled and conflicted because they demonize others and themselves, especially when they deny and reject inborn nature. No one can have peace as long as he demonizes others and himself. Romans 7:24, sabi ni Paul, gusto kong gawin to, hindi ko magawa. Yung ayaw kong gawin, yun ang nagagawa ko. What a wretched man I am. Who will rescue me from this body of death? Sabi, dahil ko pang isinumpa. Alam ko ang gusto kong gawin, hindi ko magawa. Yung ayaw kong gawin, yun ang nagagawa ko. Sino ang magliligtas sa akin? Sa napakasama kong kinasadlakan. Jesus is the answer. Jesus' law of love is the answer. Not the law of Moses that condemns. Not religious laws that condemn. But Jesus' law of love that accepts and nurtures. Put Christ back to Christianity. Put love, joy, and peace in your heart. Unawain natin mga kapatid, pagmuni-muniin, pag-isipan, namnamin kung anong ibig sabihin na mahal tayo ni Jesus. That He has given only one command, that He justifies us, He loves us, He declares us sinless, not because we are sinless, but His love makes us sinless. Tulad ng pag-ibig ng isang magulang na kahit nagkakamali ang anak, hindi pa rin yung mali sa tingin niya. Lalo ang Diyos, dahil sa pag-ibig niya sa atin, hindi niya tayo hinuhusgahan. Huwag tayong mabuhay sa paghusga sa iba at sa kapwa at sa sarili. Say amen to Jesus. Say goodbye to guilt. Dear God, we thank you for your love. Nagpapasalamat kami sa walang kapantay na ministry ni Jesus. Sinobya ang problema ni Paul na hindi magawa yung gustong gawin, yung ayaw gawin ang nagagawa. You are the answer, O Jesus. You are the solution to our problems. Kayo ang kapunuan sa aming mga kulang. Kayo ang liwanag sa aming dilim. Kayo ang pagtutuwid sa aming mga kalikuan. Teach us to understand you, Lord. Teach us to follow you and not others. Teach us to follow your example of love. And thank you for loving us unconditionally. Teach us to have peace with that, to be at peace with that reality, so that we can love others also. Pagbulay-bulayan pa natin mga kapatid sa ilang banal na oras at minuto, mga sandali ng katahimikan, kung anong ibig sabihin that Jesus takes our guilt away. We are free. Free to love. Free to have peace. Enjoy that freedom and don't let it be stolen from you by the evil one. Dear Lord, in silence, make all of these messages personal to each one of us.